Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. Today I'm going to talk about our favorite dictator, Ellen DeGeneres. Yes, I said it right. Favorite dictator. So according to what some of her former employees were saying, Ellen wants some dictatorship. Man, it's a new person came out. No, first of all, it was a bunch of Ellen celebrity friends came to her defense earlier this week. And they were saying Ellen was always nice to them when they came on the show. Said Ellen was a good person. She treated me good when she came on the show. Some of the friends were Katy Perry, Kevin Hart, and a few other people. Saying Ellen treated them good when she came on the show. Kevin Hart said, "Oh, of course I'm going to defend Ellen. Because she defended me when I made them homophobic statements about gay people. She defended me, so I'm going to defend her. Quick crack pro. A quick crack. Wait. Yeah. A quick crack. God done it. You know what I'm talking about." He said, bottom line, he done her a favor just like he did him a favor. A quick crack pro. Nah, I know what I mean. So Kevin Hart said, "Yeah, she my friend. She looked out for me when other people were bashing me because I made some tweets about homosexual a long time ago." No, he tried to distance himself from me. Then Katy Perry said, "She always treated me good." And some other people told me, "Yeah, I felt very comfortable coming to the Ellen DeGeneres show." The statements didn't help her cause. Neither one of them said that, "Oh, I seen Ellen treating her staff very well." Neither one of them said, "Oh, Ellen's show is a place that I wouldn't mind working." Nobody said that. They just said how she treated them. Of course she gonna treat y'all good because she wants y'all to come back on the show. But you're not saying that you seen Ellen, the dictator, treat her staff good. You ain't said it. You seen Ellen, the dictator producers, treat the staff good. You just said, "Yeah, she treated me good." They pretty much saying that's all that matter. She treat me good, ain't nothing else matter. You know shit. You just care about me. Pretty much that's what those celebrities were saying. Just care about me, how she treated me. But right here, in this article right here, they're talking. They got a time stamp. It really don't mean nothing, but it just shows that how they breaking down some of the things they feel about Ellen and all that kind of stuff. But this is my third video I'm doing on Ellen. I don't have no problem with Ellen. I ain't saying she's a good person. So according to her staff, she's not a good person. According to other people who don't work with her or work around her, she's a terrible person. That's not a reputation you'll think like. As us outsiders, I have peeked at her show a few times. I'm like, "Oh, Ellen, she's funny. Oh, that's a good show. Damn, Ellen picked me for the Christmas special." You know her. What's the name of that junk? 20 Days of Christmas or something like that. Oh yeah. I don't put my name in there. Never was chosen. But I put my name in it. Cause those shows she would get us a good gift. I said, "Give me a gift. I ain't gonna get nothing." It didn't matter. I was a straight black dude. I don't know if that mean anything. God damn it. It lessens my chance. To me. I sound bitter. I ain't bitter. But I know who are bitter. Her employees and her former employees. They are bitter. I'm gonna give you a quick recap what I talked about last time in my video. Talked about how one of the employees, Ellen made like $80 million a year. But one of the employees had to start a GoFundMe campaign to try to pay for their medical bill. And when the producers told her to take it down, because you're gonna make Ellen look bad. You can't make nobody look bad. She underpaid the people. She underpaid the people. She ain't the first person that do that. I don't work at a lot of jobs. Underpaid me. Like shit. They're just gonna take care of the bills. They ain't working out. So I don't work at some jobs that underpaid me. But I ain't never worked at a job when the darn person whose name on the thing said, "Don't look at me. Don't say nothing to me. Whatever you got to say, I don't want to hear it. You is beneath me. You is the worker. I am Ellen." That's some cold-hearted shit right there, people. That's some cold-hearted. You got to be real cold-hearted to tell somebody, "Don't talk to me. Don't even look in my direction." Like, that's why I call her the dictator. That's some dictator stuff right there. To tell somebody, "Don't look in their direction. Don't look. Why are you sharing my oxygen?" These regular people. God done. Ellen is the princess. It's the princess of California. She's just walk in the room around other people in her tax bracket and stuff like, "Hey Ellen, how you doing, Sawyer? My fair, what is this? My fair princess. We all bow down to you." Yeah, that's how it was when you go to a show. You had to bow down to it. You couldn't even. I'm telling you, you got to go ahead. You had to go through her producers and managers and everybody else. You couldn't go to Ellen. If Ellen had her way, God done it. You know what she would have did? She would have beheaded them people. Off with her head. Off with his head. Just screw them all and give me a whole new staff. They looked in my direction. Oh man, I've been fired a long time ago. I'm telling you. I see Ellen come by like, "Ellen!" How I been? I'm like, "Ellen, what's up, girl? What's going on there, D?" No, D, DeGeneres. Every once in a while I throw in there, "What's up, E? What's going on, girl? You better get this show started." She's gonna walk like she part of the royal family. So tell me, who is that black person speaking to me? Who is that? And then he's the head of security. Oh, he was head of security. Not anymore. Remove him. Remove him now. I am Ellen DeGeneres. But Ellen, you didn't hire him. I don't care. Fire him. Go through somebody else and get him fired. He spoke to me. He looked in my direction. He breathed in my oxygen. God damn. Ellen is a man, I'm telling you. You gotta be a cold-hearted person to say that to somebody when you look in my direction. I bet the people who were holding the curtain for her, or opening the curtain for her when she come away from backstage, they were shaking. They're like, oh shit, don't look, don't say that. Oh shit, is she going through? They just had the eye closed. Is she going through? They opened up They opened up the eye when the audience started clapping. Oh, I kept my jaw for another day. God, man, I'm telling you, I've been by a long time. I wouldn't even made it through the first week. I was like, Ellen, God damn it, what's up, girl? Tell me a joke. I'm about to read you some of this article right here. It kind of give you a little small little timestamps of what they pulled up and made, and all that good stuff. So here you go. It said Ellen DeGeneres' reputation as a sunny, rug-cutting host of a daytime TV hit Ellen DeGeneres show has been shifting for years, sparked by her own words and actions, public encounters with others in the entertainment industry, including some of the familiar names, and of course, social media. Her employees claimed last month that her set is a toxic work environment, with workers suggested to racism, sexual harassment, and intimidation, and well as secret internal investigation by Warner Brothers are only the latest development. They said, for the record, DeGeneres has apologized and said her team is taking steps to correct the issues. They said, here's a play-by-play of what happened so far. It's in November 22nd, 2016. Katie Griffin accused DeGeneres of having a mean streak. You know Katie Griffin don't care. Her little ugly self, she gonna tell you how it is. She don't care who you are. Don't care where you at. Only reason you don't see Katie Griffin on TV like she used to, she had made up that Donald Trump thing, and like she had sliced off the head. Excuse me. Like she had sliced off her head. So, how the weird, like, nah, we can't put Katie on there. Katie, she doing too much. But here goes some of the Katie Griffin comments. Comedian Katie Griffin, who appears as a guest on DeGeneres' groundbreaking sitcom Ellen in 1996, had reported feud with her in the past, wrote in her memoir about the beloved daytime talk show host who has a mean streak that all of Hollywood know about. She strongly hinted that it was DeGeneres when she described the woman as having short blonde hair. Then, while promoting the book, Kathy Griffin Celebrity Run-In, My A to Z Index, Griffin straight up confirmed the not so nice woman was DeGeneres. She further revealed to the Hollywood Reporter a month later that DeGeneres has called her out on her words. It made Griffin break down in tears. The only angry call I got was from Ellen DeGeneres, which is, by the way, not fun to get when you like a female comedian who love her and just admire her work, Griffin said, and all of her accomplishment. She was extremely upset. I think she had a thought that she was going to put me in my place or whatever. But as you know, I'm not shutable, though she said, bubble. That's on December the 12th, 2018. Ellen pushed back against her nice image. That's in a New York Times profile, DeGeneres herself talked about the frustration of being considered so nice. She said, there have been times someone wanted a picture, and while I'm doing a selfie, they like, you're not dancing. She said, of course I'm not dancing. I'm walking down the street. That's what Ellen said. Then she revealed to the newspaper that she considered leaving her show. On January the 7th, my birthday. On January the 7th, 2019, the TV host catch heat for sitting down with Kevin Hart. The host invited Hart on her show a month after he stepped down from hosting the Oscars because homophobic comments he made in the past resurfaced. Ellen, who is gay and whose sitcom was the first to feature a gay leading character, surprisingly asked the Film Academy to rehire Hart. A move that many of the LGBTQ community and their supporters did not appreciate. Let's say on October the 6th, 2019, Ellen socialized with President George W. Bush. I don't see what's wrong with that. George W. Bush seemed like he a fun dude. But it's during a football game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers, Ellen was photographed hanging out with President George Washington Bush. George W. Bush. I think it is Washington. Who administration who hostile to LGBTQ people and their rights. She explained on the episode of her show that followed the two are actual friends. So her and George Bush are friends. She quote, "Here's the thing. I'm friends with George Bush." End quote. She said on air. And then she said, "In fact, I'm friends with a lot of people who don't share the same belief that I have. We all different. And I think that we've forgotten that that's okay, that we all different." And then by the next day, writers and the comedian Dan, I don't know what his last name, tweeted that bad Ellen stories are just a part of living in Los Angeles. And it's got a lot of attention. They said, when you move to Los Angeles, the first two things that happen are you get a parking ticket, and someone who has worked for Ellen will tell you a story about how she a monster. He said those are the two things that you get when you get to LA. He said you get a parking ticket, and somebody said Ellen DeGeneres is a monster. Oh man. And so on November 22nd, 2019, Dictator Johnson called out DeGeneres on her show. It said actress Dictator Johnson appeared as a guest on what turned out to be an unusual episode on the DeGeneres show. Unusual because while the two chatted about Johnson's recent birthday, DeGeneres said she hadn't been invited to the 50 Shades of Grey star party. And then Dakota, quote, "Actually, no, it's not the truth, Ellen," end quote, Johnson said. She explained that DeGeneres has complained about not being invited to the festivities for Johnson's 29th, so Johnson made sure to invite her to the following year. When DeGeneres passed her on how she knew DeGeneres has in fact been invited and chosen not to attend, Johnson said. She quote, "I asked everybody." She said, "Ask everybody. Ask Jonathan, your producer." Yeah. It's on March the 20th, 2020. Ellen's story flooded Twitter after the comedian offered food bank donation for them. Kevin T. Porter, a comedian and writer, offered to donate to the least fortune in exchange for stories about DeGeneres being mean. In more than 2,800 responses, internet users shared stories about interaction that they had with her. Although she was more thoughtless than mean, and some of them defended her. This go like this. Right now, we all need a little kindness. You know, like Ellen DeGeneres always talk about. She is also notorious for one of the meanest people alive. Responding to this with the most insane stories you heard about Ellen mean, and I'll match it with a $2 donation to a LA food bank. He ended up donating $600 after the response got out of hand. He got so many response. He like, shit, I donate 600. I ain't mean to donate 3,600. He said, I ain't mean to donate $3,600. I donate $600. It's on April 2020. On April 2020, Ellen employees cited poor treatment during COVID-19. They said reports that the employees of the show were devastated and outraged over the treatment during the global health crisis. They said they hadn't heard anything from producers about the pay or the hour, much less their health. Moreover, they objected to the show bringing in a non-union tech company to help the journalists film from her home. Remember, I told you, I was telling you earlier about how this person who was working for the show had to start a GoFundMe. And I told you in my last videos, I was saying about how the people wasn't told anything. They're going to receive unemployment. They didn't tell them they were still part of the show. Ellen had reached out to him. But at the same time, Ellen was making her $80 million a year. Ellen like, I made mine. I'm getting mine. I ain't fooling with y'all people. I don't care what y'all get. Y'all better get in touch with Warner Brothers. She ain't say that part, but that's the treatment that she showed them. That's on July the 16th, 2020. Former and current Ellen employees said they face racism, fear, and intimidation. It's a BuzzFeed Christy Lee Randall reported incidents such as black women facing racial comments. A writer once told her, I'm sorry, I only know the name of the white people who work here. And the other laughed it off. And another former employee said their position has been eliminated the week they returned to work from their 1-month medical leave. The person has stayed at a mental health facility following a suicide attempt. There was many more such stories. It's in the statement, executive producer Ed Glavin, Mary, and Andy said in part, we are truly heartbroken and sorry to leave. Let me stop. They said we are truly heartbroken and sorry to learn that even one person in our production family has had a negative experience. It's not who we are and not who we strive to be, and not the mission that Ellen has set for us. On July the 22nd, 2020, Warner Brothers decided to investigate the Ellen DeGeneres show. Warner Brothers want Ellen out the air, and they're looking for what they can do to get her out the air. Because they don't want to pay her $80 million a year no more. So Warner Brothers, right now, they hoping, they hadn't released that, but this is what I think. They hoping they can find something that they can get Ellen out the air to save them $80 million. $80 million. This lady getting paid $80 million and then set nothing up for her employees for the last 3-4 months. It's on July the 30th, 2020. Ellen apologized to her staff. Here is her apology. Ellen, or Dictator Ellen DeGeneres. Hey everybody, it's Ellen. Let's start off like a joke. Hey everybody, it's Ellen. You know somebody type that junk up. Let me start off like one on joke. Hey everybody, it's Ellen. She wrote at the top of it in a letter to employees obtained by the Hollywood Reporter. She quote, on day one of our show, I told everyone in our first meeting that the Ellen DeGeneres show would be a place of happiness. No one would ever raise their voice, and everyone would be treated with respect, obviously. Something changed. And now I'm disappointed to learn that this has not been the case. And for that, I am sorry. Anyone who knows me knows It's a opposite of what I believe and what I hope for our show. Still, celebrities Brad Garrett and Lee Thompson were just two of the people who weren't moved by the apologies. They quoted, "Sorry, but it come from the top of the DeGeneres show. I know more than one who was treated horribly by her. Common knowledge, DeGeneres sent emotional apologies to staff. You can't lie to people who already know you, dog." Brad Garrett claimed mistreatment by Ellen DeGeneres is common knowledge after the host apologized. Like they said that business is a small business out there in California. So they knew Epstein and Oprah Winfrey homeboy. They know all the people who predators on little children, are the ones who were raping stars or making stars do sexual act just to get in films and become superstars. They all know who do that stuff. They know Ellen is a darn dictator, a meme. It's Kim Jong-un or Kim Jong-un. She's not Korea president. She recoordinated Hussein Ellen. These people know you. They're saying this is not a lie. They say Ellen is terrible to the people that work for her. This on the very same day, BuzzFeed News published a second story in which dozens of former Ellen employees said the set was rife with sexual misconduct. Warner Brothers declined to comment on specific allegations citing the internal investigation, but offered a statement. We have identified several staff changes, along with appropriate measures to address the issues that have been raised, and are taking the first step to implement them, the company said in part. Like I was saying, you can't lie to people who already know. You can't. Them people like, no man, Ellen is a butthole. Ellen treat people wrong who work there. They said Ellen smile in your face around other people, but she ain't gonna. She just doing that when the camera on. When the camera go out, Ellen like, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. You is not hot. You don't pay my bills. I don't like you. That's some cold-blooded stuff, I'm telling y'all. I'll be pissed off. I go to work, my manager said, "Hey, come here. Let me talk to you, but you better not look at me when I'm talking to you." I'll be pissed off. I would. I'd be like, "Nah, come here. Let me talk to you." I'm about to open door you, dog. You don't tell somebody you better not talk to me, you better not look at me. Don't breathe my air. It's a shame. It's a shame, man. That's why you can't put them darn celebrities on these high pedestals. You can't be sitting here like, hey, oh yeah, y'all be sitting here defending these darn people y'all see on TV. Don't know nothing about them in real life. Don't know their behavior. Y'all just see the person they acting and who they want y'all to see. But y'all out here going hard for them, be like, no, no, can't be Ellen. No, Ellen's a good woman. Come on, man. Let's go a little bit more or something about this. It's Ellen DeGeneres is getting worse. It's in a wake of a truly bizarre Wayfair trafficking scandal and a hot on the heel of a new reports of the toxic nature of show work culture. Come word that she may be divorcing her longtime wife, Portia. It's safe to say that Ellen is in a free fall, as well she deserves. Damn. Let's talk about reports of her divorce. They say according to rumors, it has finally had that Portia have finally had enough of her wife battle axe ways. So she putting on some country music and kicking her to the curb. Whereas the rumor of their split has been going on since 2018, they might have legs now thanks to Ellen controlling ways. They said rumors are unfolding that Ellen DeGeneres' behavior isn't as nice as it when she on camera. Former employees, including her bodyguard, came forward with stories about her, how she a diva when the camera stopped. She also been accused of not paying her staff dues. She has a reputation of being uh, demeaning with her staff, but for the last few weeks, it gone over the edge. It may be getting to her wife Portia as well. Let's say, aside from the rumors that Ellen DeGeneres is getting divorced, come speculations of her involvement with the so-called Wayfair scandal. You know, Wayfair scandal. They were talking about how they were moving little children for sexual assault. They said the conspiracy, which became a global trend, claimed the online furniture retail is nothing but a huge front for child trafficking ring. A big ticket item was the front for pedophiles to order children online, the conspiracy added. Now, while it was revealed to be nothing more than a huge conspiracy theory, and all know how awful is the K1 crowd is, one has to wonder why Ellen could constantly find herself in the crosshair of these rumors. As it turned out, there are plenty of good reasons for it. They said, according to yet another news report out about the toxic work culture on Ellen's show, both current and former employees said that the work conditions are all but unbearable. Employees are often fired after taking medical leave, and one employee was even fired after taking a bereavement day to mourn the loss of her close family member. In response, Ellen had her publicist issue a window dressing statement. For the record, today responsibility of the Ellen Show is completely on us. We take all of this very seriously and we realize, as many in the world are learning, that we need to do better, are committed to do better, and we will do better. Yeah, what kind of stuff is that? I'm gonna read it again because I got that struggle read, but right there it said we take all of this very serious and we realize, as many of the world are learning, that we need to do better or commit to do better, and we would do better. I said, don't try too hard now, Ellen. I said, there are no shortage of ways that Ellen DeGeneres is just plain terrible. She is just plain terrible. It's a wonder that cancel culture is still having done things and cancel her already. So at what point are all family going to say enough is enough? That's a disclaimer. Opinion expressed in this article do not reflect the views of ccn.com. We all know. Like I said in my first video I did on this, that Ellen is an actor. She's a comedian. Her job is to make the crowd feel like she's a happy. She like the one woman show of Walt Disney. The happiest show on earth. Until you go there. Man, have y'all been to Walt Disney? God, that place is miserable. Miserable. That's a fun ride. But it ain't worth all that money. It's not worth all that money. You go there. I went there. I ain't go as a child. I went as an adult. So maybe if I had one as a child, my experience would have been more like, yeah. But I don't been to the military and I've been to different theme parks and been different countries. So if I had one as a child, my excitement might have been better if I had never went nowhere. But I've been places, and when I went, I like. Then I got there, I was like, come on, man. Could have went to Six Flags for that. The other thing was good about it, just getting out of state for a little while, going down to Orlando, going to Kissimmee. For the longer, I ain't called it Kissimmee. I call it Kissimmee. Because spelled like Kissimmee. K-I-S-S-M-E-E-E, I think. Spelled like Kissimmee. But they say it's Kissimmee. But it's Florida. So it's Kissimmee. Rest of the word, Kissimmee. Yeah, I know Florida's different. Florida's different, man. But the how Ellen is. Ellen is the Disney World a daytime show. They got to sell you happiness. Then when you get there, you're like, oh, that was a waste of money right here. So I understand what the play you go to. Just like compared to Disney World. I'm not paid by Disney. You know I'm not paid by Disney because you hear what I'm saying. Disney World. If you ain't never been to Disney World, you know, I would never tell you to go. I would never tell you not to go. I would never tell you to go. But if you want to just experience that, because, you know, I wanted to experience, even though I was an adult. But I wanted to experience too, because I have heard so many good things about it. Excuse me. I was disappointed. I also was disappointed when I heard about how Ellen treat her people. It's a shame, man. The only thing us Americans want to do, we just want to work, want to get paid what we think we worth, be able to support our family, go home, eat, go to bed. That's all we want to do. We don't want to be treated like some doing. We don't want to be treated like we beneath anybody. You know, we don't want nobody to just treat us like we just a number. These people, I know people saying your job is to go there and do the job right. But you don't want to be treated like crap. You want to be treated like, yeah. People told me I did a good job at work today. I kidding it. Say you one of the best. That's what you want to hear. I was like, oh, you one of the best. You keep this show. You one of the reason this show been uh number one. And all the Emmys, you one of the reason don't help. You don't want you. I'm telling you, without y'all, show won't be nothing. That's what people want to hear. They don't want to hear like, I made this. I'm the face. I'm Ellen. Without me, you won't have no job. Nobody don't want to hear that jump. Nobody want to hear nobody say, turn your back. I'm about to walk by. Oh man, it remind me, if David Chappelle show were on, it'd be a good episode about Ellen. Tell you. You'd probably be walking down the hall and see Ellen. You're like, then as she walk by, she's like, you may continue walking. Oh, Ellen's a dictator, y'all. You never heard it? You never been around a dictator? You never seen a dictator? Just read up on Ellen. Look at my video. Look at my video. I ain't saying nothing bad about Ellen. I'm putting a little of my twist into it, but I'm also reading how people feel and what the people have been through. God darn Ellen. You know, can't. Oh, and then I seen it earlier in another article. Ellen's brother, he came to her defense. Ellen and her brother look just alike. I don't know if her brother look like a woman or Ellen look like a man. Both of them look alike. That's a weird looking dude right there. I tell you, he look like Ellen in dress up. Ain't lying. You think I'm lying? When you get out the video, or you can do a split. Oh, you do a split screen on your computer, man. Hit that plus sign and type in Ellen DeGeneres brother. You're gonna like, this is a weird looking dude. You look like Ellen in dress up. I ain't lying. If Ellen you ever go drag in men clothes, she gonna look just like her brother. Her brother, that's a weird looking dude, man. I'm telling you, I wish I was computer literate. I would pull that picture up. But I don't know how to do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't even drag a picture across like, hey, look, that's what I'm talking about. Can't do it. But soon as I said, I'm about to sign off, pull up that article. Look at it, you're like, I done. I don't know what Ellen is to. I'll tell you. And another thing, these makeup artists, they should get paid way more than they get paid. Cause they turn these little ugly people who be in front of us on TV, they turn them people into superstars, look like models, look like a whole different person. Look at it. No offense to Ellen. Ellen cute to somebody. Not to me. Ellen, her face, she's a rough looking lady without that makeup artist. But it's a lot of people. A lot of people in front of these cameras are rough looking people without the makeup artist. Damn, they half of Instagram is rough looking people without makeup artists. Those, no housewives, TV, no doctors on TV, all of them. There's some rough looking people without the makeup artist. And people be like, hey, I want to look like this. Do you want to look like the makeup version of the person? Or you want to look like the darn person without the makeup? Because you look like the person without the makeup, no, those are ugly people. People, ugly people. I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to you. Those are ugly people. Yeah. And another thing. I try not to laugh too much. Because as soon as I start laughing, my eyes, you see my eyes are like, people. My eyes are wide open, people. Just my regular look. I don't get high. I don't use no drugs, none of that stuff. It's just my regular look. I don't know. I look clear. You see, I gotta do this just to look like that. As soon as I stop, like, Yeah. Hey, thank you for watching the video. But I'm serious. Go check out Ellen DeGeneres' brother. Check him out. That's a weird looking dude. You need to borrow Ellen makeup artist. But if you make it this far, you know I always say this. You make it this far to the video, and you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, and hit the like button. I thank y'all for these 2 likes. You know, I'm growing little by little. 2 likes. Thank you for the 2 likes though. And I'll talk to you all later. I'm gonna do another video, I think. Let me see. But thank you. I'll talk to you later.